Hi, and welcome to this video where we'll be discussing the hue and saturation feature in Photopea and how to adjust those on this image. So to get to the hue saturation feature, you're going to go up to Image, Adjustments, and then we will go down to the hue saturation option. This will pull up the hue saturation menu. So let's see if that pulls up. Here we go. And you can click and drag the menu over so that you can see the image as you are working on it. And here we have a bunch of different sliders that we can adjust the color on for this image. So hue saturation lets you adjust the hues, the saturation, and the lightness of a specific range of colors in an image, or simultaneously adjust all the colors at the same time. So you can see that I can click range, and so on master I'll be adjusting all of the colors of the image, and if I selected like the reds, the yellows, the greens, cyans, blues, or magentas, I would just be adjusting the red colors of the image or just the yellow colors of the image. But for now we'll stick on master while I demonstrate what these different sliders do. So as you use the hue slider, as you drag it along, it's going to be adjusting all of the colors of the image. So you can see that as I drag it over, all of the colors of the rainbow are kind of coming out and being adjusted through the image. Like, let's look at that red barn wall for a second. Over here, all the way it turns green when I've slid it all the way to the right, versus when I've slid it all the way to the left, it is also a little bit green. As I pull it back in towards red, it goes through a range of shades from orange to yellow back to the red. So that's what hue does. It adjusts those different colors. I'll put that back on 0. Saturation allows you to let the image become more gray or more colorful. So as I drag it to the right, it's going to saturate those colors. Oops. Not sure why I've got that pop up. I'm just going to click wait on that. You can see the colors now are just so overly vivid when I've dragged my saturation up. And when I drag my saturation down, you can see it's almost like the colors are being removed completely from the image. And if I pulled it all the way to the left, it would be a completely black and white image. So this option, the saturation, can really be useful on images that are washed out. I also have this lightness slider, and this can also work towards adding more brightness or darkness to an image. This really probably is mostly used for special effects. It's a little bit different than the brightness and contrast, so it's kind of like adding almost like a white screen in front of the whole image. And then likewise, let's drag it to the right. It's just kind of adding like a layer of darkness over the whole image on that lightness slider. So once you have completed your range, your hue, saturation, and lightness options that you would like to keep, you'll click OK. And you can see them here in your history. If you needed to undo that, you could just click back up in the history to undo that.